I always get so excited on Wednesdays because I get to come on and just talk. I didn't really expect I was going to come on today. Don't have a guest, but I came up with a subject that I want to talk about, and I think you could talk about it too. So you can get in here, joinraylive.com, joinraylive.com. You can also comment, send me things. We'll answer all questions there. Looking excited for it here, and I'm thinking all these. There's so many things out there and so much chance for you to spend your time. And we always look and we always try and figure out something that makes us better. And I was thinking, well, what's wrong with us? Why do we always have to look? And why do we always have to get something to make us better? Why aren't we just happy with where we are? And it's really kind of where you are and what you need, because we're going to talk about this today. There's four things we all need. And I will display those in just 1 minute, but there's four things we all need. And think about it. I'm talking about just life. It works in business. It works in relationship. It works in anything you got out there. But the four basic things we need. Let's make it simple: a push, a shove, a hug, and some love. So those are the four things that you need: a push, a shove, a hug, and some love. And I thought I had that in here, but I guess I didn't click save on that. But a push, a shove, a hug, and some love. That's what we need. And where we fall down and we don't make it is all those four things: a push, a shove, a hug, and some love require someone else. So if you're trying to do things on your own, that's the problem. So the one big thing behind all this is nobody ever succeeds by themselves. Somebody has to give them a push. Somebody has to give them a shove. Somebody has to give them a hug and give them some love when they need that. So those are the four basic things that we all need: a push, a shove, a hug, and some love. If you have questions about it, we can handle those. Just put those in the chat. Whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on LinkedIn, we can take a look at those things. But I firmly believe that there's so many different things that go on. Also, be very careful how you ask for things in life. I remember sitting there thinking, man, it'd be really nice to lose some weight, meet somebody that was impressed by who I was. And I thought that a while ago, and about, I don't know, last April, I'm sitting there and there's a beautiful woman and she's telling me that not only am I a 10, but I'm an 11. And unfortunately, she was my doctor and she was explaining what my A1C level was. So since that day, I looked at my driver's license today because I actually went, oh my God, if you have AAA and you go to AAA to renew your DMV stuff, it's so much faster. It's so great. It was fantastic. That aside, I was looking at my driver's. I'm 40 pounds less than what my driver's license says. So Lord knows what I actually really weighed back then. But I asked to lose weight. I didn't say how. So the diabetes diet, air fryer vegetables, woohoo, gotta love those things. Your broccoli, your asparagus, cauliflower, not as good as the other two, but cauliflower makes pretty good rice. So we can take questions too. Get in here, joinraylive.com. Four things we need: a push, a shove, a hug, and some love. I just wanted to make a quick appearance and talk about these things. If somebody comes on, we'll do that. I didn't plan a guest with this thing, but there's so many things in life that we just need that push. We don't need a big push. We just need a push, something to get us going on that. Jesse's out there saying hi, Ray. Did I see, Jesse, that you were having lunch with Oprah? And now you're talking to me. That just made my day. That's a fantastic thing. That is unbelievably cool out there. When I was in high school, I had a baseball coach, made it the Hall of Fame, not me, but the baseball coach. And dinner with Oprah. Dinner with Oprah. Right now, if you're watching me, you are watching me with somebody who has had dinner with Oprah. I've also been moved out of a Bruce Springsteen concert with Huey Lewis. We both got kicked out of the same luxury suite at the same time. So there's nothing but royalty going on this call right now. But the story I was about to tell you is that I used to have this curveball that would come right at your head and it would wind up at your feet and people would duck. And I lost it. It went away somehow. And my Hall of Fame high school baseball coach was standing next to me and I was warming up and he was looking at it and he just took a finger and he put it on my left shoulder so it wouldn't open up when I threw. And all of a sudden that big old curveball came back. That was fantastic. And I'm like, oh my God, all it took was one tiny push. That's all we need. But it came from someone else because I couldn't see that myself. So whatever you're doing, someone else has to give you that tiny push. Someone else has to give you that big shove. Again, if you want to come on in here and talk with me and see what things are going on here, it's joinraylive.com. And but I'm just excited to put that out there for you. It was great to have Jesse come back. I was thinking about it just the other day. I was looking at that and I saw the Oprah thing. That is super fantastic, which is something that one of my coworkers used to say all the time. Super fantastic. But last call, joinraylive.com. A push, a shove, a hug, some love. That's all we need. But someone else has got to give it to you. Someone else has got to give it to you. It's like with humor. A big part of humor is surprise. You can't surprise yourself. You can't tickle yourself. So you can't make yourself laugh. We need these other people to push, shove, hug, and love. What are you doing? And here's the key thing: knowing what to look for and when to give it for others. That's the key. That's what makes leadership. That's what creates sales. That's what all this stuff does. It's not a difficult concept. It's a simple concept. Great to see you too, Jesse. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hello. Anybody else who's out there that has TEDx talks and dinner with Oprah and amazing individual, come on in and say hi too. That would be fantastic. I love it. I love it when things like that happen. That's great. I also have a friend out in Ireland that is a Special Olympian that pops in whenever he's awake when I'm doing these things, which is great. And the gold medal champion that comes on all the time. That's fantastic. But keep those things in mind. You can't push yourself. You can't shove yourself. You can't hug yourself. Well, you can, but it looks kind of funny. And you can't love yourself. Leave that alone. Let other people do it. Let other people have that opportunity to do that. And look to do that for others. Look to do that for others. That's what makes this world such a cool place. Lean on others to have your success, and they'll help you. I feel like a Bill Withers song now. Lean on me when you're not strong. I didn't think I'd be singing today, but quick one today. I will be on next week. Next week is Valentine's Day. So maybe we'll bring someone special on next week to celebrate Valentine's Day. Actually, I do have a guest next week. It's Mr. Sean Langwell, who has the book Dare to Be Bold and has his own podcast that I just appeared the other day. So I will remind him of that because I just reminded myself of that. And we've got a guest for Valentine's Day. I will see you next week. Push someone, shove someone, hug someone, love someone. Get their permission first. I believe it's my friend Arrow O'Connor that used to say people that don't need the Heimlich maneuver don't enjoy it when you give it to them. All right, everybody, have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. All right, bye.